Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to show you how to do finger coils and how to style your hair all throughout the week with the same finger coils. So sit back, enjoy. Hi, thanks for joining me as I do finger coils today. It was a design essentials kind of day. I use a lot of products from that line. I use their almond and avocado shampoo. I use the almond and avocado design essentials conditioner. As a leave-in conditioner, I use Palmer's coconut oil deep protein pack deep conditioning with a little bit of Garnier Fructis smoothie treatment with the avocado extract. I guess it's an avocado kind of day as well. Before we get started, I want to let you know I have a little oil concoction here. It is filled with some of my most favorite things in the world. Silk Elements Glossing Polish, L'Oreal Smooth Intense Frizzing Taming Serum, and ding ding ding, surprise surprise, avocado oil. So in this color applicator bowl, I would say using scale of 10 parts is 8 parts glossing polish, 1 part avocado oil, and 1 part of the serum, and I just mix it together. So I'm going to use Design Essentials Almond and Avocado Oil leave-in conditioner. I'm going to apply that all over, section my hair. I do grease my scalp, so I'm going to use olive oil over as fortifying cream hair dress with castor oil. And I'll section my hair, grease my scalp, apply my little oil concoction, use Design Essentials honey curl forming custard, and then I'm just going to finger coil my hair. Okay, let's take off my microfiber towel, and ooh, it may look crazy, but it feels super soft. It feels very soft. Oh my gosh, it feels so soft. Okay, let's use our Design Essentials Almond Avocado Detangling Leave-In Conditioner. Let's use about $1/2 size. My hair feels so soft. Oh my goodness. I'll use another $1/2 size. Hair feels so soft. I normally like to wear my hair parted with it falling on this side, so let's create our part. And the front section of my hair, I would say it's like 4B hair. It's a different texture than the rest of my hair. So I am going to do that section first. I've also grabbed some of the Curls Blueberry Bliss control paste to put on my edges so I can like snatch up those little pieces as I do my finger coils. Okay, so here is the section of hair. Use some of my oil concoction. Denim brush, a must have for all naturalistas. Distribute the product through. Get a little bit on the Curlforming honey custard. Apply that to my hair. Smooth the product through. And I'm not very uniform when I do this. I find that if I just grab pieces of the hair and curl it around my finger, it looks more natural instead of having even parts. And for me, because my hair is a fine texture, I don't like seeing just parts in my hair because I'm not going to have them lined up perfectly because I can't see. So this works best for me. So I'm just going to take pieces of my hair, brush the product through, get a smooth end, and I'll twist a few times at the roots. Come through, 1, 2, 3. And there we go, we have a curl. the roots. I'll come down, 1, 2, 3, smooth it down at the ends, and finger coil. Scrap section, smooth product through, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 towards the roots. As I come down to the ends, 1, 2, 3, and just kind of watch it pop up. Typically I'll start at the bottom so as I go up and the curls won't get in the way, but I wanted to give you a good example of what it will look like. If your hair's a little bit shorter, you may just want to do the coils at the roots. However, for longer hair, you may want to do a few more twists as you glide down your hair shaft. You'll see it'll just continue to spring up on its own. This one is actually pretty little, it's quite perfect. So I'm about done with this section. 1, 2, 3 at the roots. 1, 2, 3 as they come down. And there we go. Voila! Finger coils. Let's do a few more. And because since this is the side that's going to hang, I'm not so concerned with my edges being smooth on this side. So, okay, we have our section of hair. Kind of twist at the roots, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3 as we go down. And it will start to coil up. And I'm just going to grab a piece. 1, 2, 3 at the roots, smooth, 1, 2, 3, and it's just gonna pop up. My hair in the back is a different texture than the hair in the front, so it coils up a lot more easily out here. So I'm just gonna continue on, grab section 1, 2, 3, smooth it down, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Grab another section, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it'll pop up. 2, 3. Okay, I'm about 2/3 of the way done. Here's what I have so far. And my hair, when there's not a lot of product in it, it dries pretty quickly. And so before I start combing through this, I don't want to damage my hair, break it off, I'm going to add a little bit more leave-in conditioner to get it a little bit more damp. Then I'll apply my oil and then the custard, and I'll just keep it moving. So just want to give you that little tip. And actually, anytime you add product to your hair, it shouldn't just be on dry hair. It should be on like damp hair, so your hair can soak in the product that you're adding to it. Otherwise, you're just laying it on top of it. And if you try to comb through this or brush through this, at least for me and my hair type and texture, it's just going to create breakage. I don't want that. I want my hair to grow. I want it to grow. Okay, just gonna give you that tip. I'm gonna keep on going. Okay, I'm just about done. Got a little section here. And remember, we just twist, twist, twist. And for my curls at the top, I'll kind of hold it as I twist through. Because as you can tell, it's a different texture than the rest of my hair. Separate this into 2 pieces, maybe 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Smooth it out. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll do 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. Smooth it out. 1, 2, 3. These need a little help at coiling or clumping up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I am done. As you can see, As I mentioned before, my hair in the front, it has a mind of its own, it really does. So what I'm going to do is apply a little bit more of the custard just to those 2 strands, 2 coils that I have. And we are just going to 2-strand twist those bad boys. And Fingercoil it on the ends. That way, as it dries, it's still going to dry in the same type of pattern as the others. Because I wear glasses, I can't have wet hair hanging in my face. So I got a bobby pin. I don't know if you can see that. The wavy side is down. I'm just gonna tuck that in there. So got a little few oil spots, but that's what these old shirts are for, right? So let's see how it looks in the back. You're watching. I can't see. My back is moisturized, that's for sure. It looks great. Lots of movement. That's what I like about Fingercoils. Get moving on that first day. Because of my fine texture of my hair. Fingercoils look great on the first day, but on the next day, once I fall asleep on it, it will flatten. So I'll show you guys in the morning how my hair will look, and the secret to making it not look so flat is to pluck at the roots. So okay, what I'm going to do now is spray some of this Curl Control and Shine Mist by Design Essentials. I'm going to spray that on, and because it's so late in the evening, I think it's like 6:30, I think I may sit under the dryer for just half an hour, just so that it can dry a little bit before I go to bed tonight, and I'll show you what it looks like in the morning. But for now, Fingercoils are a success. What do you think? I just love the movement I get on day 1. This is great style that I would do in the summertime, especially like if I have somewhere to go. I will just let it air dry. I'll roll down the windows, let the wind do what it needs to do to dry it. Yeah, I really like Fingercoils. I used to not do it, but I started following a girl on Instagram, and she would do Fingercoils. Her hair is gorgeous. I think her tagline is average curly girl. I'll have to put it in there, average curly girl on Instagram. Her hair is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I was like, hey, because I used to hate doing Fingercoils, mainly because after the first day it would be flat. Like, oh no, the secret is flat at the roots, and then you'll start to unravel some of them to get more volume. So Fingercoils for me provides volume and definition. You'll see, you'll see. It'll be really pretty. But for now, let's enjoy all of this movement. Yeah, I love it. Okay, bye. Hey, one more thing. Okay, I've become a big believer in using a lot of product is not necessary. I use, what was it really? Essentially 3 products of these Fingercoils: leave-in conditioner, oil, and this custard. And when I started the custard, I don't know if you can tell, I didn't have a lot, but I maybe had double that amount. So I really didn't use a lot. That's what I'm getting at. You don't need to use a lot of product on your hair. You don't need it to be like stiff or hard, or it's not necessary, because you know, the more product you have on your hair, the longer it's going to take to dry. So just something to keep in mind. When I first started going natural, I was all like, because of my low porosity hair, it's like, I need moisture, I need the creams, I need the custards, and I would like slather it on. And yeah, my hair was moisturized, but it took like days for it to dry, and it's not necessary. I'm back. I just have too much to share. I'm going to show you how I will occasionally trim my hair. So finger coils are a good way for me to see which hairs are kind of loose and straggly or not coiling perfectly on the ends. If it's not coiling perfectly on the ends, it means it needs a little trim. So I will typically like pull my head down to the side to see what hairs are going a little crazy, and here's there's not a lot. I got like a nice little angle for one, and if you look closely, there's not a lot of like finger coils that doesn't seem like it's not nicely coiled at the ends. But there is this one little piece here. So I'll just snip. Very hard to do while looking in the mirror. So I'll just snip the ends and it will bounce back up very nicely. And it wasn't a lot. It was, you can't even see, just a little trim. Sometimes that is necessary to keep our hair growing. I know sometimes we're all about length, but we got to, you know, trim it to make sure that it can continue growing. You don't want it to get tangled at the ends, and then next thing you know, it's like all the way up the whole strand and you have to cut all your hair off. Don't want that. Okay, now I'm going for real. So I need the dryer for maybe like half an hour. And then I will show you what it looks like in the morning, I promise. Yes, okay, bye. Hey, thanks for coming back. Let's see, today is day 2. I guess it determines on what you think about it. Is day 1 the day that you actually do your hair, or day 1 the day after you do your hair? I don't know. We'll call this day 2. So I put on a scarf to protect my edges, and then my bonnet, of course. And here are the results. You see, it does look a little flat. Okay, so if you have any more of the oil concoction left, you can use that in your hands, or you can just combine it. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil in my hand and cover my finger coils, and let's take a look to see like how flat does it look in the back. And it looks a little flat. I still got some movement, but for the most part it looks a little flat. So what I'm going to do is time to fluff. It's time to fluff. Fluff it at the roots just a bit. Especially on the sides, and maybe in the crown. Looks a little better, but what's going to make it even better is, let's separate a few of these. So I got a little bit of oil in my hands, on all my fingers, and we're just going to kind of separate and then kind of recoil at the ends. And what this is going to do is give a little bit more volume, kind of like wherever you want to go, wherever it wants to uncoil on its own, and then just quickly uncoil the ends, or recoil the ends. So and I just pick them at random. Try not to do all in one spot, but like I'll start at the roots and kind of like where it wants to unravel on its own, let it do its thing, and then quickly just recoil the ends. Now protect the ends, prevents frizz. So I'll just do this in a few places, and then I'll continue to do this throughout the week. Make the style last a little longer, and it'll get more defined and it'll get fuller. So I'll keep this going and show you the different ways of how this style will migrate over the course of a week. And it's kind of like doing finger coils is kind of like a roller set in a way, like a straw set, because as you separate them, you're going to get these fuller curls, but it's going to be the same size as the initial finger coil. So it's kind of cool. The versatility of natural hair. And hopefully I don't have what is known as, let's see, HNIH, hands in hair, HIN, hands in hair syndrome throughout the day, because it's fun to, like, you're just at work and you're like la la la, and you're just easily separating these on your own. And I go to work with a flat hairdo and I come home with an afro, so I'm gonna try not to play in my hair too much, which is hard to do, but you know, we should not be all up in our hair all the time. Okay, let's do a little polishing. Got my curls, blueberry bliss control piece. Let's get my part back. Come back, part, come back to me. It's like, why do you have to frown when you do your edges? Sometimes if they don't coil all the way at the roots very nicely, it's alright. It gives you a little bit extra volume, free volume. Once I'm done, just a little bit more oil. I'm using that Frizz serum to finish it off. OGX anti-breakage and keratin oil, healing oil. Get a little extra shine. So, Fingercoils, I guess day 2. I'm calling this day 2. Day 1 is the first day I did it. And I could have left the house with my hair the way it looked yesterday. So yeah, this is day 2. Not too bad. We'll see how it looks at the end of the day. Will I keep my hands out of my hair? Spit on my lip. I'm all done. See ya. It's day 3. Finger coils. Let's style this hair. Take off my bonnet. Take off my protective scarf around my edges. Got a little shrinkage going on, but I actually kind of like how it looks like a little tapered do. Let's get some L'Oreal Smooth Intense Frizz Taming Serum. Get a little bit of that on my hands, about 6 pumps. Smooth and pull over my coils, kind of lifting them a bit, and then it's time to fluff. It's time to fluff. Let's just fluff these a little bit. Clearly I have company in the bathroom. The puppy. She's barking at me. What, you want me to do your hair? You want me to do your hair? Anyway, okay. Let's get this re-tightened up on the side. This gives a little extra lift. Yeah. Let's do the same thing in the front. And I've separated some of these coils from yesterday. We have opened my bathroom door. Dakota the Terror has gotten into the trash can. This is what's been causing all this craziness all morning. Aw, thank you, Dakota. She's crazy. She's so bad, but she's so cute. So bad, so cute. You're interrupting my video. You're interrupting my video. Bye. Get out. Let's continue. So I'm going to wavy side down, pin back some of my hair in the front, just to help give me some volume. And because these, like this little section right here in the front, I don't know what type of curl pattern I want to be. It really don't. It really don't. Okay, let's fluff a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. Let's check out the back. A little crazy, but it's to be expected. Can never tell what your curls are going to do. All right, my makeup is done. Got like a sparkly purple eyeshadow, olive green, hunter green eyeliner, bronzer, blush. And a berry lip. And this is me today. So here it is, day 4, and I really don't need to do much to my hair. This little section will take less than a minute. I took off my scarf, fluffed my hair a bit at the roots, re-bobby pinned some of the front section for extra volume and lift, and I think that's really about it. I think it looks pretty good. So it's like the longer or the older the hair gets, the shorter or less time it takes for me to do my hair during the day. So here I am, makeup's already done, putting on a red lip, and I think I'm all set. Yes! Here we are back, and it is day 5. This is actually Thursday of the work week. Fingercoils, I washed and did my Fingercoils on Sunday. So here it is, day 5. I thought it looked a little bit dry, so I'm using a little bit of the L'Oreal Frizz Taming Serum. I'm just going to rub that in over my coils to provide a little bit more extra shine. And control frizz and make it look a little bit more polished. Speaking of being polished, I want to smooth out my edges a little bit, so I use my favorite control paste, which is by Bliss, or rather is by Curls. It's the Blueberry Bliss control paste. So I'm just putting a little bit on my edges, going to enhance my part. And this is kind of like what I normally do when I have when I style my hair. I usually, the side that's not in my face or hanging over to my face, I'll pin that up for a little bit more extra volume, and then just so I don't have hair in my face. And as you can tell, I like to keep my hair pretty moisturized. Moisturized hair sometimes can leave a little residue on my glasses, so I need to like lift and pull my hair in the front up and out to the side a little bit. So that's what I'm doing here. And as I mentioned before, my hair in the front, it just does its own thing. The curls are a different hair type and texture than the rest of my hair, so here's my way around it. Instead of trying to conform it, I'm just going to hide it and play it to my advantage by lifting it up. And Thursdays is getting closer to Friday, so that means I can have more fun with my hair. So what is a better way of having fun than adding a cute little accessory? So I love this little bow. It has all the colors of the rainbow, so it will always match whatever I plan to do. So here is, yes, here I am on Thursday, day 5 hair. I'm loving the Fingercoils. I like the tapered look that I have. It's lots of volume. It actually almost kind of looks like a wash and go. So not a whole lot of movement like I have when I first did the Fingercoils, but a lot of definition and volume, and I love it. I think it looks really great. So I'll see you on the next day. Wow, we made it to day 6. It is Friday! Yeah! So my hair, as you can tell, compared to Sunday, day 1, it's a little bit compacted. Shrinkage has taken over. I think it looks a little dry, so towards the later parts of the week, the hair, at least to me, looks like it could use a little bit more moisture, especially in the winter months, the drier air. So here I am just kind of re-moisturizing, pulling on my hair. Not necessarily pulling hard, just providing a little bit of tension to help stretch the hair a little bit. I think my edges look okay from applying the Curls Blueberry Control Paste the day before, so I'm just going to repin the side for that extra bit of volume. And for the front this time, instead of like pinning it up and back, I'm just going to pin it to the side a little bit to give like a different look to the front. Still helps me with volume, but I think it looks a bit more fun than what it did the prior day. And just kind of fluffing with my fingers, playing with it, pulling on it a little bit to see what it looks like. And since it's Friday, I think I could be even more fun with the hair accessories. I'm trying to decide which one do I want. I think just a regular black flower will work. I love flowers. I can't tell you the name of any of the flowers, but I can tell you that I like flowers. So here I am just pulling on the ends just a little bit to create a little bit more length, playing with my hair. I really love how the highlights look. And it's so weird, my hair is really funny. So day 1 I had lots of movement. Day 2 was a little bit flat, and I swear no matter what I do, no matter how I wear my hair, it always turns out to look like a wash and go by the end of the week. So here I am just fluffing out the roots just a little bit for a little bit more extra volume, and creating like a better shape. I really like what I did here. I think the style is just about complete. A little bit more fluffing. You can never probably fluff too much. Big hair don't care, right? And it's Friday, Fro Friday, so it's like, yes, let's make the hair as big as we can get. I did forget that I want a little bit more sheen, a little bit more shine, so I'm just spraying a little oil sheen around the hair. And here I am looking for my lipstick, and I think I'm about ready to go. Yep, got the lipstick, makeup's already done. 3-minute hairdo, can't really beat that. And the day is complete, or rather the day is about to get started. My hair is complete, my look is complete. So here is day 6, Fingercoils, still rocking it, yes. So we are all done. I have shown you how I do my Fingercoils from the very beginning, with how I wash my hair, what products I use, the leave-in conditioners, the styling tools that I use, and then I showed you how I style and rock my Fingercoils throughout the week, and displaying the transition from how it goes from having lots of movement to looking flat, to how I fluff it for volume, to by the end of the week it's just looking like a rockin' fro. Like, I can't beat that. So thanks for participating in the journey. I appreciate you. If you have any questions, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.